Hello and welcome back. So this is just kind of going to be a chill and play. Nothing too much. I think I'm just going to spend a little energy. I'm going to take care of some NPC bounties. I am going to do some healing group diagnosis. I haven't done that. And I may or may not do Heart of the Healer, but I may just stick to group diagnosis and then do some joint battle to spend some of that energy. And then maybe close it out with trying to fight this guy. I fought him earlier. Actually did too. I finally beat her. No, not on headphones fell off. Not on um or no hit. So it's a struggle out here for us mid folks, right? Um, but I did beat her finally. So more practice, right? At some point, I'll defeat her in fewer than 4 minutes. Um, Probably by the time you see this, you may have already seen the video to this. It I clocked in at 12 minutes because it was over lunch and I had a food delivery and I had to go pause and go get my food delivery and everything else or whatever. And I came back. How do you pause? You just activate camera mode and it paused the fight. So I'll do it again and get it under 4 minutes. Though, maybe a year from now, if I continue to consistently play her, I'll have enough skill um, to do that. So I did beat her on Abyss mode, and in the future, maybe I can get the no hit. So the next person that I was working on, at least for hard, and I was just using my my own stuff, and not this build. I had the Inkwell fan because I think for this combination, they want you to use the tank stuff, and man, I'm just not used to those weapons, and I'm clunky and slow, and it's just yeah. So I switched to the Inkwell fan and this umbrella, and I was doing much better. I did beat him because you get to the third phase, and I was running out of time anyway. So I may come back and we may do this on hard. Wait, no, I beat him on hard. Yeah, I beat him on hard. I just need to do Abyss, and yeah, this on a bit. Yeah, with no hit. Yeah. So if we can get that, then we may move on to Snake Doctor. Didn't I beat? Yeah, I beat the Snake Doctor on hard. So now I just need to do Abyss, and they take the Silkbind. But okay, so we'll see. This will be the last. We may or may not do this. If not, the goal is to slowly get through all of these of getting at least Abyss level, and at some point I'll have enough skill to do no hit runs, but that's not going to happen today. So that's kind of what I'm thinking off the top of my head, as long as my ADHD doesn't see something shiny and I go run off to do something else. So I've already done my sect stuff. And if I get a bounty, I may do Heart of the Healer. So if I can find a Wandering Paths bounty, I may do that. So just do 2 runs of Heart of the Healer. We'll clear that. And you get some nice extra little bonuses stuff. And then we're definitely trying to get this up. So that's why we do the NPC bounties. The ones with players, I'm not a PvP person. I think I have like 2 videos uploaded on PvP. I've made it to silver rank before, but PvP is not really my thing. It's not my thing at all. So, if if I think I could beat them, I'll take it. But sometimes it's not worth it because they cost like 250, fourfold coins, and the NPC ones are like 150, and it's like, why am I going to do a player for 200 when I could just do the NPC for 150? And the NPC is going to just, is going to handle business. They're going to stand 10 toes down and they're going to throw up their dukes and try to take me out. While a human player, they're going to run all across the map. They're going to call in all their friends and do all of that jazz. And that it's not worth the 200 for me. If it was 1,000, some have come in for 1,000. I think some of those are vendettas, but I do those. I will attempt that. I will chase you around the map for 1,000 4-foot coins, but not for 200. Not for 200. So. And with the update, they removed the regional drop down. You used to be able to select that. Got it. So we're going to do 2 Heart of the Healers. And actually, let's just do that now to knock that out. And then we're going to do the group diagnosis. And then we're going to move on to the NPC bounties. So we just need 150 points, or 150 adventure slips for this. If you've never done these before, and we get 17,700 coin, hopefully. I don't think we get any fish, but you guys can clock that because we've hit our max. Character experience, and then we get 480 fourfold coins for doing this, which is pretty nice because why? We do this, we get 480 from this, you get 480 from that, and then when you accept that bounty, it tells you which events are bounty. And you can see those. So for Venture, Heart of the Healer is bounty. Group Diagnosis is bounty. The problem with group diagnosis is that I think you only get it when you successfully heal. I can't remember. I've done it so much. I've kind of blocked it all out. But I think you only get it, the reward, when you successfully heal someone. And that can take 2 to 3 rounds. Heart of the Healer, a little bit longer, but you get 100 fourfold. So if we do, so then we only need 150, right? So if we do 2 of those, we get 200, and that satisfies that. So just from doing 2 of those, and having the bounty, and this counts, we'll get 680 fourfold, which is very nice. Then we can continue on. If I find another bounty, right, 480, though it may take longer, though I do group diagnosis a lot, so we can grab one and do those, because I try to do multiple people. This is my calming mini game. I've sat for 2 hours playing group diagnosis, so I can do that. And we can just double up. So we may do that. We'll clear Heart of the Healer. We're going to try to find another bounty, and we're going to do group diagnosis until we satisfy that bounty, and then we'll move on to complete the other bounties. This may just be the bounty video. This is going to be the bounty video if we can make that happen. So just some mini games here. And we'll go from there. So we got the bounty. Let's hop into some Heart of the Healer. Oh, for leisure stuff, you can see this as well. Which ones are tagged bounty? But of course, you know, they this one doesn't say how much. But yeah. They're not telling you how much, but anyway, you can see that they're flagged with bounty. So those count. You can do those if you like to, if you prefer to do any of these. You can grab that and just fill that out. So, but I like these two. So Heart of the Healer. Let's get that going. And it always takes a little bit. So yeah, these are my rewards, and they get 150 adventure slips. So yeah, the bounty system is nice. Soon I'll be able to get this. Wait, I have 43,000, and I'm so close to getting 50, and you get the title, but you also get the fit. So I don't know why it's not previewing the fit, but and then I need to hit 50,000 to be able to buy that. And I've been wanting this cape, this whatever, for a long time. So just 3 of us, okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go silent here. Don't worry about me. Now that did way too much damage. Actually, I should probably pay a little bit more attention because I think one of the stages is that it refracts damage back to you, and I've never paid attention to that. And this is the worst part. There we go. And once you select one of these, you can't select anything else. You made your choice, and sometimes you see something and you're like, but I wanted this. And yeah, you're donezo. So. See, that's crazy. Crazy work. And that's why we're going to do that. Damage reflection. I think this is it. Minor energy loss upon healing. I guess, right, technically I probably shouldn't I shouldn't attack. Right? Let's test it out. Oh, that was stupid of me. Yo, look at the damage. It's not very fair. Yeah, I think it's going to take me out this round. I think it's going to take me out. Yo, it took me out. I died and I didn't even know I died. That was an anime death. What? Embarrassing. Okay, what are they doing? What are they using? That is craziness. And I even replenished my energy. And it was still like, nah. Good job, team. So if we check, oops, we have 100. So we just need to do one more to satisfy this bounty. Just two of us. Maybe I should have included crossplay. One of the feedback things I sent was, you know, obviously more story variation. Because I really like these. Investigating an illness, healing people, small mini battle. I did suggest like something like a boss battle, right? We can go in, fight a boss, then the boss leaves and rampages through a town, injuring people, and then we have to go in and heal them within a specified time limit, right? And catch up to the boss. I think that would be super cool. Adds a little something to the gameplay. And it's just for healers too. So we're all low. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm thinking like healer build, and I'm not even running a healer build anymore. And I guess that would be news to you if you've been watching since earlier videos. That I have moved out of the healer realm as far as like being a healer in fights, and I've gone DPS. Not that I output much DPS. I've seen videos of, you know, people's rotations, and I'm like, you know, this is why I don't play PvP. You got to remember all these combos and the rotations, and I just can't do it. And I know it's like you get high damage out of it and all this, and the efficiency and et cetera, but yeah, it's just not for me. So I've seen people do that, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to be the highest DPS. I may end up going back to healing, but I think after a couple hundred hours as a healer, I can try something different. You think I would go tank, but I'm not too sure on that. Not too sure about tank. Besides, I got my eyes on a few of the weapons that are coming up, and you know, I want the weapons. Come on now. Like the gauntlets are going to be cool. They're not healing weapons for sure. The new DPS fan that I want, definitely not a healing weapon, so it's not like I couldn't do hybrid, right? The Panacea fan with the new DPS umbrella, like I'm doing right now for my, you know, just farming, running around build. Sure. Ooh, I think I've already selected permanent security, and I should have selected the other. Hopefully you didn't hear me crack my neck. You know what also would be nice? Like a periodic... I guess you can also say Heart of the Healer, right? But periodic events that trigger in, maybe even in the solo world, where I have to heal a certain amount of people within a certain time limit. Oh, I did not do the key boost. And you get career buffs out of it, so. Because surely there would be breakouts that happen and multiple people get, you know, sick. And that would have been it. Venture slip rewards have been accumulated and they're pretty much done, and we no longer have that screen here, so we completed the bounty. We got our 680 points for that. And I wonder, oops, I don't want profession. If we can find another and do group diagnosis. Boom. Okay. Now, yeah, this is gonna be. We'll see our progress. We can check our progress. We'll see how our progress goes. Because I've never actually used it for group diagnosis. I'm going to join now. The more, the better. Remember that. Let's start. Let's see if I can beat that. All right, let's go. We got a chi boost. can't remember what the other name of the card is. Ointment massage. Okay. I think that's a personal best, 229. Look, second. Yes, I like it. And it's not like I'm doing. Oh, they're healed. Okay. Um, it's not like I'm doing anything special, right? I talked about this in the how to group diagnosis video. Just like once you learn, like, okay, 20 cards is way too many, and you reduce it down to just for the chi deck, chi therapy cards, which are better because of ointment massage that grants you 2 energy. Pick chi therapy cards over the physiotherapy cards every single day of the week, as long as you have chi boost, because this is what ramps your damage up each turn. So, ooh, almost did the wrong thing, but yeah, like once you got chi boost, and you just reduce your cards, experiment, see which ones you like. These are the ones I got to, but and then you get a random assortment of cards that you buy from the season shop, right? So it's not like you really have, like, you're building a deck and you're leveling stuff yourself or anything like that. So it's just all RNG. Everyone is going to do the same damage. Like when I first started, I was doing what, 30k, 40k. But then as time goes on and you keep investing, you keep buying the prescriptions that does the upgrades to these cards, you know, they get higher and higher level, and you do more and more damage. Their health bar continues to grow, but yeah, so it's not like there's skill involved in this. There isn't. It's just RNG. Which cards are selected to upgrade, and you just upgrade, hitting the upgrade button. That's it. So time and RNG. Oh, I forgot to check the bounty. Moxie. Visual ointment. There we go. Why? Go away. Why are you up there? Stop. 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 Oh, I forgot to hit. $233, a new personal best, I believe. Oops, I wanted bounty. So you only did one. So okay, so it was like I thought. You heal one person and you complete that. So however long that took, times like 2 to 3 rounds to fully heal someone. I'm thinking it's based on heal because I just got the precept notification, meaning that it completed that event. So is it only based off of that just at one time? And anything else that I do is going to be will not contribute. We'll see, because I've never used this with group diagnosis. Wait, did I do chi boost? No, I didn't. Oh my gosh. What was I thinking? think he's about done here. So do I get nothing. Okay. So it's useless to do that with Heart of the Healer. I mean with group diagnosis. Look at me, I'm currently at the top only for people in this group or area. So with 3 runs. Okay. So with that, I am going to do Heart of the Healer because that will give me 100 and that will complete the bounty. And then we may do some more bounty stuff, then a joint battle. See, I like joint battle. More and more, I dislike running with people for Heroes Realm in Sword Trial. But my guild has not done the Hero Realm. But I mean, it's certainly a different feeling playing when I play because it's generally late at night. Like it's 11:48 p.m. right now. Oh, did I show you my new fan? Look at that. Look at that beauty. Just look at it. Look at that. Love it. And I also still love this though. I love them both, but I'm rocking this one right now. I was able to get these. So just 2 of us, not too many people, especially around this time. Generally, I don't find too many people playing Heart of the Healer, so it's all right. I'm gonna do that. One of the things that I failed to mention is that the exploration attributes that you can get help you here. Just a smidge. So in the top right corner, when you're doing these healing battles, there's this hand, and if you click on it, it gives you Healer's Edge. Reduces illnesses damage by 30% in the first round of open world healer mode. And you need to unlock memory and erudition. And if I remember, I'll show you this after the match. So I currently have 113 for memory, 105 for erudition. And these are what is required. Require 75 and 50 respectively. So just randomly wanted to point that out. And, you know, all the times I said, oh, it doesn't do much damage in the first because of this. They just got a big hit. And I just got a big hit. That is craziness. Yeah, we're not doing good. Like, this is crazy long. Okay. You got it. You got it. There we go. Though we didn't get full points, 150. Yeah, that took way long. We're going to increase our damage there. Why are you doing all of that? There we go. Permanent security, permanent security. Ooh. Okay, that should have satisfied the bounty. And it did. Your DPS. Oops, I did not mean to back out. Yeah, someone already got it. See, 1,000? I would. See, I should just seen if I could have grabbed it for the first time I saw it. Now we're just going to close these out just so we can get all of our fourfold coins. Oh, they're in gameplay. Oh, well. I did it wrong. I meant to do that. I love that they added energy gain on the Q ability for the healing fan. Like, that is super cool that it regains vitality, rather, on that ability. I love the buffs, all the buffs that they did in 1.2. Really nice. And I think that's it, and he's still in that thing. Vendetta. Now, I'm always iffy on a vendetta person because they like some of them, yeah, they're much better than I. Of course, like, why do you want to pick on weak people? I'm not picking on weak people. I'm picking on other mid players like me. Okay. Nice and easy. Ooh, chest. Wait, these are with the snakes. There's more. Oh, there's another chest. Oh, is it in, okay, that's enough. We gotta finish the bounties. And let me know if you want music or something on the background. Personally, even if it like is silence, when I watch like content like this, I don't like the music in the back. That actually turns me off when they're playing music. If it's not the game music, I mean, just kind of takes me out of it. So, but if that's something you all enjoy, I'm more than happy to do it. Wait, I gotta get the blue thing. Oops. Because I didn't really get these on my playthrough. And I really didn't do the cat stuff. Oh, no. What the? Oh. All right, let's. Oh, for 200? Ew. Jade. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, well, let's go see how cooked I get. I'm not even gonna say hi. Bro, y'all are about to cook me. Oh my gosh. And they brought a goose. Or that's maybe one of their pets, huh? And I didn't even have Serene Breeze on. Nothing. Not that would have helped 3, 4, 5 versus 1. Yeah, that was See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I got cooked. Um, Let me switch back to my. All right. See, nah. See, when you get cooked for 200, just so I can get jumped again. No, thank you. But that was fun. Oh, I thought that was another one. Okay, yeah, I'm getting distracted again. Um, you know what? I think that is all the bounties. I'm not gonna do the people bounties if they pop up. Um, you must be in a game or something. Yeah, they're in some kind of gameplay. And all bounties are gone. And so we're set. So I'm going to call it that. We're just going to call this one the bounty stream, the bounty stream. So we did 2 wandering path bounties. Remember, we did those, and we used Heart of the Healer and group diagnosis to complete those. And then we completed all of the bounties here. And the vendettas, they're the same thing. And then we got cooked by a group of like 4 or 5 people, um, and trying to collect a player bounty. But the important thing is we moved this up, 45, 990, and we're so close to 60. I think we can probably get like 16 to 1800 per day, if you're completing these. But the thing that I completely forgot, was that you had the Wandering Paths bounty, right? So I think it was like 1800 between the two to clear those out. Let's see. Yeah, so I think it was 1800 between Vendetta and Bounty hunting. Uh, about 1800 fourfold coins that you get from those. Then you get 480 from this. So, and we do 2 Heart of the Healer to complete one of these. And that is 100 each from Heart of the Healer, so 200. So, see, 1800, 200, 480, 2480. Okay, 2480. So we can probably have this by the reset Sunday. Hit 50. Was that what did I say? 24, what, 2480? Wait, what did I say it was? Yeah, 2480. Uh, 2480. Yeah, so we'll hit that in 2 days. On the Sunday reset, actually. So we'll get 2480, and I guess you could keep going. I don't think there's a limit. You can just keep doing wandering paths. You get 480 from that, but right. So I can do it sooner if I want it, because that's going to be 680. Per wandering path. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll hit that 50. But I want both this. I want the whole fit, really. I want the whole fit. And so we can get this in a single day of clearing that. We can get this in 2-3 days of clearing that. But this was the big one. So we need to get to 50K. Yeah, there we go. We need to get to 50K so we can claim this fit. Buy it, and then we can work off the rest. But anyway, we'll call it there. This was the bounty stream. And in the next video, is going to be kind of working on the trials, trying to get through some abyss level there and improve my lack of skills. So thanks for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know if you prefer just the atmosphere of the game, or if you like music, at a real low volume to play in the background. Typically I don't, if it's like, not the game music itself within the game, because most of the time it just takes me out and throws me out. So, all right, we'll call it there. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.